Here we are. This is Duncan at Free as an Eagle, doing a little videoing of some of the action here. We have the septic system being almost done out in the field there. There's a big sand area, and underneath that they built these structures where the pipes go out and it actually gets pumped under pressure, sprays up underneath these black devices, which I'll try to zoom in here a little bit. There we are. Yeah, so the pipe, the white pipe on the right is where it enters from the house, and it gets sprayed under pressure through pipes that have these little nozzles that make it spray up onto these housings, and then it goes down through a ton of sand. So this whole system uses sand and not crushed stone. It's interesting. So it's a pumped system, and then in the foreground here we have a big hole, and then they're about to set the tank in this hole, so I'm going to video that coming on over. So they've got this tank on a truck. It's two parts. The bottom sets in, then there's a big gasket that goes in before they set the upper part on there, so it seals it. So this is pretty exciting to see this all come together. It's been waiting a while, but now we're going to have the septic operational probably by early next week. And at the very same time, we have a well guy on the other side of the house. He's getting his work done, feeding tubing down into the well with wire attached to it. And I ran wire for him. I can do my own wiring in Vermont, so I ran a 30 amp circuit on over to where he's working, so he'll have power. Just got that done and tested. So these guys are going to swing this tank on over. I'm going to take a quick walk over to where the well guy is working and just take a quick minute of video of this, and then I'll come back over here to see them set the tank in the ground. Kind of cloudy and damp here, making the adjustment over to almost winter. Oh, the other thing that's cool is I finally got my wood stove. You can't really see much of it, but you can see the wood stove is in the house. I just got that hooked up and I set up a fire in it. I haven't actually lit it yet. I'm just getting to a point where I'm ready to. So here's the well guy sending over tubing and wire at the same time. It's going down into, it's got an interesting little setup there, the wheel, so it's going right into the wellhead. 445 feet down. He's doing 420 feet, so you're off the bottom by a bit, so the pump will never suck up sediment. Leaves a little reserve down below the pump. It's got these little disc things that space the tubing to the middle of the pipe. It's a pretty cool operation. We got a lot going on right now. Yeah, they just came in this morning and punched a hole through the foundation. We zoom out a little bit so you can see the tubing exits or enters the foundation of the house about 4 feet down, which is good. Protect it from frost. So yeah, and then they hooked into the well pipe down in the ground there. You can see a brass fitting, so they must have tapped some threads in there, and that's where the water will end up getting pumped to once it's down there. So this is a very cool operation. All this stuff going on now finally. So I will enter the winter with water and a septic system, which I'm pretty excited about, and I'll have a wood stove in there. Oops, I'm stumbling around the back of the house. I'll give you a quick peek inside, even though it's a bit of a mess in there right now. And then I'm waiting on these last three actual windows. There's some temporaries in the middle there. The last three real windows are coming in next Tuesday, so be a little bit of a project to get those in, but now I'm pretty confident because we got the upper triangles in the dormer in that upper porch. So this dormer, of course, is essentially finished, which is nice on the outside, that is. And here comes the half of the tank that's getting set in here first. So it's a two-part tank. The main part from the house goes into the 1,000-gallon chamber. Then the 500-gallon chamber is the chamber that it goes into. So instead of going directly to a leach field like in the old days it would have to a distribution box and some pipe, this one actually will be pumping it over to that leach field. That's a pressurized system, so this is pretty cool. So just wanted to catch you up on where we're at. Lots of exciting things happening, and we will be up and running before you know it. Very cool. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.